Has there ever been an anime where you're watching it, you're genuinely enjoying it, and there's highs, there's lows, and there are different kind of tension flowing out in the air, and at the same time, in the final of an anime, everything starts to come together, and you are just left there wondering like, what the fuck did I just watch? You know? That, for me, a few years ago, was Neon Genesis Evangelion. Now, Eva, short for Evangelion, is a very intense, a very heavy story to consume that compels you to think on a very deep level. And I do not know about you, but for me personally, any kind of story that goes beyond and makes you to think about it again and again, and maybe pull out some of your hair, is a big fiction. And not only Ava, there are thousands of other anime stories that compels you to think this deep. And sometimes it is inevitable for you to not think about it again and again. Now, if you are a simple guy like me, just going by your day without giving it a single thought, it's just a cycle. Sometimes this constant thinking causes exhaustion, okay? And this kind of exhaustion that you get by just continuously watching this heavy story anime, or just animes with a bigger characterization, bigger plot lines, is what I like to call, come here closer, peak overdose. Now, as fancy as that term peak overdose sounds to you, that's because I made it. It is not as fancy when you're actually suffering from it. Okay? After watching Ava, I was mentally very exhausted from watching anime in general. Even if I wanted to enjoy a new anime, I couldn't. And truth be told, I was so exhausted that for an entire year, I was very scared to commit upon any new anime. That was until I found a method to enjoy each and every anime that I'm gonna watch. You see, I realized a thing, okay? The problem with me was not that I was watching anime, back to back. As I already said, the problem was that I was watching heavy plot-driven stories back to back. And for this, the method that I created was my own method of craziness. Cause if you hear it, it is a simple concept on paper, but you might also go as, mate, you're just prolonging the issue here. Exhaustion. Okay. Before I directly tell you what the concept is, a little disclaimer, because this method has only worked on one person that I've actually suggested it to. That's me. And it might or probably will not work on you, but if you still want to try it, try it. The method is a very simple. I'm going to explain it to you in very simple terms, but what you have to do is listen carefully, okay? The method is simple. What you need to do is you have to create a bridge between two peak fictions that you are currently going to watch, okay? Still kind of hard, okay? I'll give you an example. What you need to do is, if you're watching, let's say, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Musisi, do very heavy plot driven animes. And what you need to do is, after you watch one of them, let's say in this case Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, you watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, what you need to do is you have to create a bridge between Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and Mushishi by watching another anime. Now, it might sound crazy, but hear me out, okay? Listen. What you need to do is watch a short, sweet, light-hearted, maybe even your favorite BL or girls love or like comedy or just genuinely short, sweet, light-hearted anime or anime movies, and then only proceed to watch Mushishi. Okay, now this is craziness. Okay, you might think I'm crazy, but what it did to me was it created a palate cleanser. Okay, after I watched a first heavy plot driven anime, it acted as a palate cleanser that I can still move on to another heavy plot driven animes or big fiction and not get bored. This might not work for you. Again, this might not or probably will not work for you, but what it did to me is so much. Now, what this method did to me was that it made me enjoy every new anime without me feeling exhausted. Okay, I was able to live through every new anime story without it just feeling like I'm doom scrolling through every new episode. Every new anime was clear to me. Every new plot point was very emotional to me rather than what it would have been, a big blur. Okay, every anime's ending, every episode's ending, I did not have to go through a very silly question: should I rewatch it? Watching an anime is not a race. It's not, to be honest. It's not a flex if you watch more anime than the guy next to you. No, it should not be a flex. It should not be a race. Watch animes or any kind of fiction, to be honest, at your own pace. Okay, never be there just to consume it. Do not watch animes or any kind of long fiction like you're doing with TikToks. Do not be there just for a conversation in your life. Never. Life is a marathon in itself, and likewise, the things that you consume might one day become very important to you. Whoa, hey, I doom scrolled through fucking 8 hours of anime. You are a moron. And by saying something deep like that, I am ending this video right now. And if you want to watch more anime content like this, or maybe even better, consider subscribing, and I'll see you at the next video. Toodaloo, motherfuckers!